Alright, boys and girls, today we are in another commercial environment and we are going to be talking about how not to
do wiring. So basically, Buyo, what the client have asked for is an additional socket either here or here.
Alright.
Which doesn't seem too difficult.
Right.
But what you've got to take into consideration is how the monkey before left it. So basically what you got is the circuit is on a C16 breaker.
Right.
And what they've done is taken an FP from the board to this socket.
Alright.
And now how I would have done it was taken an FP from this socket to this one.
That's right, boy. You're absolutely right, yes.
But that's not what they've done here. What they've done is doubled up on the circuit breaker. So they've taken an FP from there to there,
yep,
and then from the breaker again to there.
That is a big no-no in my books.
So basically you got two radials of the same breaker or an incomplete ring. I don't quite know what one to call this one, Buyo.
So what you can do is you can put your socket where the drawing is and put a leg up to the other socket and one back to the other socket, then you've got a ring.
Or Buyo, you could just take a feed from this socket to this one, ditch that wire in, and then you could just take a cable to there.
Yes.
Because the ring you'd have to take into consideration, you'd have to upgrade the breaker to a C32, Buyo.
Absolutely right. It's more cost on us.
That's a bit of money, Buyo, for the client.
Yes. Alright,
So,
good idea.
I just thought I'd...
Yes, it's very cowboyish, very amateurish, that
I
is.
just thought I'd show you why I was here. It upset me the first time I come.
I could see why
Obviously.
it would upset you, because you could possibly think the socket is not working, but in fact you've turned the other one off and you don't know why that is not working.
Exactly, Buyo. See? This is why you've got to... When you're pricing a job, you've got to have a full survey and take everything into consideration.
Alright, so the moral of the story is, boys and girls... Moral of the story?
Is basically, before you think a job's easy, carry out a full survey and ensure you know what you're doing before you carry out the works and price your works.
So, survey first?
Because what as well you've got to take into consideration, when you've worked on the circuit, you've got to take reliability for the circuit.
That's right, boy, because you will be signing a minor work certificate or possibly an installation certificate.
Exactly.
Depending on the...
See, I wouldn't want my name on two radials from the same breaker, Buyo.
No, you wouldn't do that, boy, you wouldn't do that.
So
we'd have to rectify that first and have to factor into the cost as well.
Absolutely.
Right, boys and girls, so I hope you've got an understanding from this that you cannot make two separate radials of one breaker. It's not very good, it's not very safe.
It's not to a JRB approved standard.
No, it's not.
That is what a labourer would do, Buyo.
Possibly what a labourer has done. Maybe they sent that Taylor fellow.
Well, I don't want to name the person, but he probably had a baseball cap on at the time, Buyo.
Yes, we don't want to name names, but we can guess who that is. Not very good. Alright, so the moral of the story is survey first and then before you decide how you're going to...
You've got to be 100% confident, Buyo. You know what you're doing.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, of course.
This could be potentially dangerous, this Buyo.
Possibly. Alright, boys, so that's the end of our video, and I'll be showing you, next time we come back, we'll be showing you how to rectify the situation. So thank you, boys and girls.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.